what are you doing to help foster an interest in yarn crafts in the next generation? Or what do you think we could all do in the room to foster that interest? How do we get other boarding school kids to be sitting and knitting?
Well, I am a little special, so I don't know what these normal people do. But so I think one of the beautiful things I saw last year, so we were in a different venue at the Australian Yarn Show last year, and I was downstairs, but there was a little chair off near a pillar, and there was a little boy sitting there knitting. And I thought, that is so amazing. How special that someone has sat down and taught him. And then I thought to myself, why is this special? Why would that be the exception? Like, that shouldn't be an expectation that it should just be a girl's thing. So I am a mum of two very wild boys. And I mean, lots of people say, how do you have time? And as I've already spoken about, knitting is therapeutic. So 5 minutes is just glorious and an absolute recharge for me. But I'm making knitting visible to them. I am showing them, okay, here's something that starts off from a sheep, and then it gets made into wool that I can use, and I've also got a spinner so they can see how it goes from the fluff to the strand. And then they see me sitting down and repetitively doing this thing that creates something that they can wear, to the point where they're like, Mum, when can I have a jumper? And I was like, when you stop spelling stuff all over yourself. Anyway, I do love them, but they're just boys. Anyway,
I understand.
And so I think for them it's going to be something that is really it's not going to be unusual, and to the point where I want to start teaching probably crochet to my eldest, who's 5, because I think it's a really you get that instant gratification of something being created, and they can make things for their toys. And so just, starting them young, making it almost second nature, and then making it visible, whether it's at home or in public or joining groups, or even my next thing on my bucket list, because I've got not enough to do, of course, is to start some in school holiday, just learning to knit or crochet kind of classes, because knitting and crochet for some reason hasn't been one of those skills that's always been handed down, and it's been seen as this sort of outdated thing that you do when you retire or whatever. But then there's this huge gap of, well, then how do we hand down that skill?
Yeah.
And I think if we can get more people doing it kind of from early on, passing it around, showing them YouTube, tutorials, if they do things a little differently to the way we do it, is how we can really start it.